Hello there assassins, this is Wheel and welcome back to another Wheelassassin video. Once again, I am currently stood in a car park. It seems to me that every single time you start a Stranger Things type tutorial, I'm always stood in a car park. I guess that's a good thing because it shows there's a building. Or it could just be a empty space, who knows. It could just be a car park. Oh, we've done one of those before, but no. No, it is something more exciting than that, I promise you. Today we're going to be building part 1 of Hawkins Police Station. This has actually been like well in the works for months now. To be honest, it was like in my mind when I was doing Starcourt, which was ages ago now. So it is long overdue. I am so sorry that it's only taken me until now to get this done. But it is here. It is going to have a full tour with it. You can go and check that one out. Link in the description below or even in the comments as a pinned comment. So you can go check that out and see what's to come in this tutorial. As you can see, I've already started building it for the tutorial over there as well. Trying to keep that one hidden, but it just keeps popping into view. It just keeps wanting to show up, you know. I want to be famous. I don't know why I gave building a voice, but actually kind of like Hopper was saying that. And I don't think Hopper's that high pitched. Oh, wow, okay. Anyway, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has requested this tutorial. The most recent people to request it are a person called Sophie Fletcher and Cool Gaming 4321. Really do appreciate all your requests, guys. Like, it really does mean a lot. Like I said, this one was in the works for ages, so I've had so many requests along the way to do this one. So, yeah, it is about time we do get doing it today. Like I said, part 1 is here today, and then we got part 2 coming very, very soon for the interior. So definitely stay tuned for both of those. Like I said, they'll be out very, very shortly. But yeah, let's just get building. Alright then guys, so we're going to do this in stages once again, just because it's much easier to understand and, well, it definitely helps me get less confused. So let's go ahead and grab some stone and some smooth stone slabs. I want to line this up nicely with my original one. Spoilers on the left side of the screen, bloomin' heck. Okay, what we're going to do is mark out 3 rows like this, and these are all going to go for about 25 blocks in total. So we've already got number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25 like so. Now let's just mark out the 3 rows. Digging it up. Like so. Let's fill it in with stone. This is going to be for our pathway, so if you guys do have a different material you use for your pathways, of course use that instead. Like so. Next we'll go a block in from the right side over here, and go along for 3 smooth stone slabs like so. And we'll do 6 of these a block away from one another until we reach a block away from the other side of the end path. Like so. Just make sure you got 6. Yep, that is looking fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead and build the path around the side. Alright, so what we need to do now is go to the left side of our pathway over here. Taking our stone, we'll mark out this row just here, right besides our path, for 21 blocks in total. Let's just dig these 3 out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21, like so. And that should be actually at the end of our police station, which it is. That is awesome. Fill all this in. Then go to the inside, so here back onto the pathway, and fill this row in until you reach the 21st block up here. And fill this in, like so. And then we'll cut off the corner here, so don't fill in this one, fill up the one above it, and fill in these blocks until you reach the 21st one up there like so. So we kind of cut off the corner just to make it on a, looking like it's going round a corner, like a T-junction maybe, or something like that. On the real building that they did use to film Hawkins Police Station, the real building is situated on a corner of like a downtown type street. So you've got like a road that goes this way, along here, and there's car parking spaces out the front of course, and there's actually a road that runs along the side of it, just on the left side. So it's quite well surrounded by traffic, so that's what we're trying to represent now. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we're going to grab some new materials. Okay, so we're going to actually mark out the car park. So we need to go ahead and like remove a little block here, like a rectangle at the front, and then go up the side for a smaller rectangle as well. Let's take ourselves some yellow concrete, some cyan terracotta, and some grey concrete powder. Let's drop down here on the right side of the pathway, go out the front where you made these smooth stone slabs, and mark out 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, like so. Now we'll dig all of this out in a second, but let's mark out the perimeter so we can kind of dig afterwards. So let's go right the way up to the other side of our pathway, on the corner, just up here. And then we'll build 3 out from the path on the side there. And then we'll dig this up to the 21st block up here. And we'll dig out this entire grassed area now, over in here. Alright, let's get it done. Now, what I will say quickly is these 2 materials just here, the greys and the cyan, they're actually for my road materials, as you can see just here. I've been using these on all of my tutorials, but if you guys do have a different road material, of course use that instead. So let's take some yellow concrete first of all anyway, and we want to go ahead and mark out our parking slots. We're going to go to the right and left sides of our smooth stone slabs, and we'll place just a block in between them for about, I think it's about 7 in total. Yeah, that's awesome. And then we'll go ahead and build 2, but diagonally down and to the left of all of these ones. So there's actually like a 3 block gap between each of these new sort of additions, like this. And then we'll do another 2 lots of these 2. So one here and one here. And do this on all of them. Oh, here we go. So if you guys did build my Starcourt Mall and that's parking slots, you will have felt the grind before, but luckily we're doing it much smaller today. Okay, that is awesome. So they are actually kind of at an angle, and Hopper kind of tends to park across 3 because, well, he's the sheriff and, you know, kind of runs Hawkins a little bit, so he does what he wants. But yeah. And the next step is we need to go ahead and fill in between these parking slots and the rest of this kind of dugout area with our different road materials to make it look textured like this. So as you can see, there's no real pattern with this, but if you do want to pause the video just here so you can kind of get an idea of what you're going to do. I don't know why I can't speak, but yeah, then that will give you a little bit more insights into what we're about to do. So I'm going to speed the video on because this is a little bit boring, but I'll be right back and we'll carry on with the building. Great job with your car parks, guys. That is looking really cool. If you did use any different road materials to me, or you made the texture a little bit different, definitely let me know how you did it in the comments. It's always intriguing for me to well, hear your ideas and hear how you guys did stuff. It's always awesome to hear. Alright, let's take ourselves some new materials. Let's grab some birch fence, some red, blue and white wool, some birchwood planks, an item frame, and some more stone. Let's get rid of the stone first of all. Let's go ahead and count using our smooth stone slabs over here. Let's go for the 3rd one in from the right side, so here. We'll go up from this left side of it, and we'll build 4 blocks of stone as a pathway just up from our normal path, like so. And then up from that 4, in the middle, plonk 2, like so. And that path will connect up to the actual police station main entrance, like that. Next we'll take our birch fence, go to the left of the police station, on the grass, don't build on the corner here, but build the 2nd one along, so this one just here, and build 12 fence up to the top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Then plonk an item frame on the top with a birchwood plank faced a little bit diagonal if possible, like so. That is for the flagpole effect, and I think it looks really cool. Now when building this flag, to make it look like it's waving in the wind, we do actually have to place a couple blocks to remove them to get blocks to be behind one another diagonally. So we're going to use some planks to represent that, and then we'll remove the planks afterwards. So remember, the planks are going to be our temporary blocks. So if you see any of these afterwards that are still there, just go ahead and knock them off at the end. Let's place blue wool to the right of our flagpole like so, at the top, and then red underneath that one. Behind the blue, place a birchwood plank, obviously that's temporary. Then place a red wool block to the right of that plank, that's also diagonally behind our blue. Then we'll place a white under the red, and then a red under the white, like so. Now behind our white, we must place another plank, again temporary. And to the right of that, we'll place a red wool, and then a white wool under that one, like so. Awesome. Let's knock off the planks, and then from all angles, it looks like the American flag. Pretty cool. Okay, time to grab some new materials and start working on the actual building. So next we'll actually build some of the landscaping that goes out the front of the police station. Let's take some brick slabs, some birch and some oak leaves, spruce fence and some grass. Now what we'll do is we'll leave this entire row empty behind our flag, but we want to use the one behind it. Here we'll place ourselves slabs, going along just for 2 at the moment. Behind these 2 we'll place birch leaves, then we'll build our slab along for another, let's go for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's place ourselves an oak leaf here, then we'll place a birch leaf just here, an oak, a birch, and then we'll finish it off on an oak like so. Then we'll place 1, 2, 3, 4 oak leaves like that, and I'm just going to add one on the end here as well, and maybe just knock off that left side. Yeah, so more the 4 up this right side, then towards the left. Make sure you've got 3 empty ones over here. That was my mistake, I'm sorry about that guys. Looking at my picture a little bit weird there. Awesome. Now what we need to do is go into the corner a little bit. So we're going to go 2 blocks along with our slabs and build one forward like that. We'll place birch leaves on the floor, 2 just here, and then 1 stacked up like so. Then we'll go ahead and place ourselves a spruce wood fence in the corner just like that, with a birch leaf on top stacked up for 2 blocks like that. If you want to place the top one with oak, maybe do so. Kind of switch it up a little bit here and there really. Then we'll place birch leaves out the front for 2. And then I want to place an oak leaf just here next to my final slab, like so. Then I'm going to take 3 more birch slabs along like so, and then 1 just here next to our 2 stone in the floor, like that. Next to my oak leaf here, I'll place 2 stacked up, like so. Then I'll place a birch just here, stacked up for 2. A spruce fence underneath those 2. 1 oak leaf out the front here, and 1 out the right side, like so. The fences are supposed to represent little trees, by the way. I just think that looks pretty cool. Alright, so let's do the next side. Let's go ahead and take brick slab and place 1 just here. And then diagonally from that, place 3 out the front, like so. Then we'll go ahead and take ourselves our birch leaves, place 1 just here. Then we'll stack up 1 oak leaf here with a birch leaf on top. To the right of that, on this last slab, we'll place 1 spruce fence on the floor like so, with 2 oak leaves stacked up above it like that. Let's place 1 out the front, and then a birch leaf out the right side. Then behind the tree, we'll place 1 oak leaf just here, and maybe a birch leaf underneath that one. Then we'll place another little tree in the corner. So 1 spruce fence just like so, with, let's go, an oak leaf and another oak leaf out the side there, and then 1 birch leaf up the top. We'll place 1 brick slab just here next to the other side of the spruce fence, and then diagonally from that we'll place 1. Let's just go for 2 at the moment, just so we can kind of catch up with the trees and whatnot. Awesome. Let's go ahead and place another couple of leaves in this little gap here. So let's go ahead and place 2 birch just here, and then 1 oak stacked up for just 2, like so. Then we'll place another tree here, so spruce fence goes in the floor. We'll place 2 birch above it, and 1 birch out the side. And then we'll place 1 oak leaf out the front like so. Then we'll take ourselves our slabs again and run them along for another 2, like so. And then we'll go ahead and finish this off just by adding in another leaf down here. An oak one will do. Now I know what you're thinking, it probably looks super odd at the moment. Kind of looks like the entrance to a maze or something, which it really does. But I assure you, once the building is in there and the kind of brick wall is behind these kind of leaves and stuff, it actually looks really cool. Lastly, let's take our grass and place at least 3 plonk in the grass around the front of both sides, like so. Quite evenly spaced if possible as well. So it's time to start building the actual police department. Let's go ahead and take some brick block, some white stained glass panes, some white stained glass, some spruce doors, a crimson trapdoor, a furnace, stripped spruce wood, and an item frame. let's go ahead and go behind our nice plants out the front. Let's build 1, 2, 3 and 4 blocks up with our brick block just on this left side. And let's do another 2 kind of pillars of these like so. Now then, just here, so the second to last kind of layer from the top, let's place an item frame in the central one with a stripped spruce wood at an angle like so for the Hawkins Police Station logo. Then we'll go ahead and go behind these really high stacked leaves, and we'll place 4 blocks along the floor and then 4 blocks along the top like so. Fill in this little window segment with 2 layers of 4 white stained glass panes like so, a total of 8. Then we'll go ahead and build 1, 2, 3, 4 pillars stacked up for the 4 blocks in total like so. Then we'll bring these out to the front, so just for another 2 layers of 4. Then we want to go ahead and actually start to work on the main entrance. So we'll bring these up to where the tree ends, so just here for another 2. Then we'll go ahead on the third kind of tier up, we'll place 2 white stained glass blocks like so. In the floor down here, I haven't actually grabbed the material yet, that is my mistake. We are going to grab ourselves some, I think it might be some light grey concrete. I'm sorry guys, I'm going to go check this real quick because my colourblindness isn't great with my camera. Okay, light grey terracotta, my mistake. So we take this and we stick it in the floor like so, under the glass like that. And then we'll take our brick block again. We'll go 1, 2 and 3 pillars of 4 up on the right side, and then we'll connect over the window like so. And this will actually allow us now to put in our spruce doors facing back in towards the building with the handles facing one another like so. That looks really cool. And then this gives us the opportunity to put in our furnace or our mailbox or something like that just in this little gap here, just kind of around the tree, with a crimson trapdoor on the front of it like so. To place that one, you may have to do a shift or a crouch click on it. And then above it, we'll stick the Hawkins Police logo, as we did with the other side, with the item frame and stripped spruce wood, like that. Okay, nice one. To finish off the front, we'll go ahead and add in 1, 2 more pillars of 4 brick block, so we're now adjacent to the other side. And then we'll build 1 pillar just here, of 4, 1, 2 blocks on the floor, and then another 2 up the top. And then finally end it off with 3 pillars of 4 brick block over there, and fill in this little window with 4 white stained glass blocks in total. White stained glass pane blocks in total. There we go. Nice one. That is looking great. So now then, we have only these 3 materials at hand because we're going to work on the rest of the building's perimeter. Let's take some brick block again, white stained glass panes again, and this time some iron bars as well. Let's go around to the right side of the building first of all. Now what really helps us out here is we built the road and the pathway first. So the building is actually going to line up nicely with the end of that pathway. Let's go ahead and drag the brick block along until we're in line with it over there. Now we can build these 2 end pillars up to the 4 height, like so. Then we'll build another one in here, and then we'll place a white stained glass pane in like so. Then a brick block above it. And then we'll go ahead and add in another 3 pillars basically of the 4. Going up to the 4 like so. Nice. And then we can go ahead and build a 4 block window in total with our 4 white stained glass panes like that. So 2 stacked up. And then we'll fill in the rest of the wall around it. Like this. Now then, we need to go ahead and go around to the back, and we'll bring this wall along all the way on the floor until we reach the stone over here. Now what we'll do is we'll count in 7 blocks over here. So let's count the corner as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and on 7 we'll go ahead and build this one up so it's 2 layers from the floor, and then we'll stick an iron bar on top, and that'll be for our holding cell window. Let's go ahead and build up this entire wall around it. There's not much detail out the back here with windows and whatnot, just that one little cell window. lonely as ever. Let's go ahead and just fill it up. There we go. Nice one. Now let's go ahead and turn to the final section over here. And this one is a weird one again, because we need to go ahead and add in these iron bars on the side of the building that kind of add a little cable effect, which is pretty cool. So all we do for this one is you go ahead and build 2 pillars here up for the 4 blocks, but then we also run iron bars on the stone up for the 4, like so. Then we'll go ahead and build another 2 pillars of 4, like that, and then we'll build 3 on the floor and 3 on the top, and then we'll build a 6 block in total white stained glass pane window in there, like so, and then we'll fill in the rest of the wall as usual. So again, past the window there's not much detail. Cool, that's looking great. So now then, we've actually built the entire perimeter of our building, so we're not actually going to extend from the boundaries that we've set, but we do need to go ahead and mark out where the rooms are going to be on the inside. So let's take our brick block again, glass panes and some spruce doors once again. Taking our brick block, go to the left side of the main door, so as if you're walking through, if you're on your left. You go ahead and build these 2 pillars up to the 4, like so. Not exactly the most exciting one, I know, but it definitely needs to be in there. Then we'll go ahead and build a pillar diagonally out from this one, just here and up to the 4, like so. And then we'll build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, like so. These 2 end ones can be built up to the 4, and then we'll build over 3 above the top. Now this window is the receptionist window, so we'll add in 2 glass panes on either side, and then 1 over the top like that. Now behind this wall, we'll add in a 4 block pillar here, like so. Then we'll add in 2 blocks just here, like that. And there's actually a door that goes in here, but I'd like to go and check which way the door swings before I go ahead and place it in there. I'm pretty sure it's like goes that way against the wall, but I also don't know if it goes back into the sort of office area or it's a bit more out this way. So I'll have to go and double check things in a second. For now though, let's go to the other side and go to where this furnace is. We'll go ahead and place a 6 block long wall going along here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, like so. And build this one up to the 4, of course. Like that. Nice one. So I've gone ahead and grabbed back my light grey terracotta, and I'm going to go ahead and stick this underneath this doorway over here, like so. Then I'll place my door just here, and it is more sort of towards the hallway, which is cool. Then we'll go ahead and place ourselves a brick block pillar behind that, and for 2 lots of the 4, like so. Now then, we'll go ahead and place 2 floating from that last brick block pillar just here, because we want to go ahead and place a door facing back towards the back wall over here. Once again, stick your light grey terracotta in the floor, then your door can go on there like so. Place 3 blocks and 3 pillars worth of 4, like so. Then we'll place another door over here, marked out with light grey terracotta on the floor, then your door facing towards the back wall, like so. 2 brick block above it, and then we'll do another wall over here, 1, 2, 3 again, and then we'll do one final one over here, and all of these go up to the 4, like so. One other door just in here. This one faces more sort of out towards the office space, so you can put the door just like so, and then the 2 brick block above it. Now this room here and this room just here are worth 3 blocks in total with their width, so they're actually worth like 9 blocks in a floor space. So we can go ahead and just trim them to make them that, just by adding in a wall here, leaving our 9 block gap, and then over here our 9 block gap again, so you go for the 2nd block away from the door, like that on both sides. Cool, that's looking great. Alright, so now onto the right side. Over here, let's start next to this kind of 4 block window in total. Go to the floor, just to the left of the window, so towards the back. Place a light grey terracotta in the floor, with a door closest this way. Actually, I might go ahead and just add a wall here, just so I can place the door hinges on the left side like that. It's not really a big detail, but I like to keep it to my original as much as possible, so that's cool. Alright, so there we go. We'll build a 4 block wall just here, and then 2 blocks over the doorway. This one will add another 2 pillars this way of 4, and now we're into the cell area. So for this one, we're actually going to go ahead and grab ourselves an iron door real quick, and also some stone bricks. Stone bricks are going to be for the flooring in this place, so let's stick them in the floor there, and the iron door will be placed backwards like so. Then we'll go ahead and place another 3 block wall just here, and for the 4 blocks in total. 2 blocks above the iron door, of course. Then we want to go ahead and add in another door just here, so let's go ahead and add in our light grey terracotta, then our door in there, and then we'll go ahead and add in 2 more bricks going up for the 4 like so, and the 2 blocks above the door like so. Again, I just want to swap the hinges around. There we go. My bad, guys. A little bit of an OCD about that. Okay, that's great. Now then, we know that this room over here, the gents' toilet and the cell, are going to be a total of 9 blocks, as are these rooms. So, all we need to do is kind of mark them out. Well, a little bit bigger than 9 blocks actually. So here we want to go right next to the right hand side of the iron door. So here. So building up this wall for 4 like so. And then again, the right hand side of this last door. So just here. And build this one up for the 4. Like so. And now for the final wall, we'll take ourselves some brown wool. We will go ahead and take our brick block, go to the right hand side of this window that we made the other wall on. Let's run this along until we're a block away from the corner, just here. So we're a block away from connecting this corner up, like that. We want to leave this one off, by the way. We'll go back, track for these 2, and go to the 3rd one, knock this one through, place a brown wall underneath, and then stick your door on there, like so. Again, I'm just going to sort the hinges out. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and build up this one, up to the 4, these 2 up to the 4, connect them over with the 2 above the doorway, and then connect 2 and another 2 here, like so. But then I actually want to add in a little window just over here, like that, just for like Hopper's viewing purposes, so you can see who's about to come in his office and annoy him basically. So we stick that there just to kind of get that done. That is awesome. Okay, if whilst you're here you'd like to go ahead and take your light grey terracotta and fill in this room with it, and then we also want to fill in this main office area, and then you can go ahead and fill in this one and maybe this one too. But the rest of the rooms keep empty. So let me just say the rooms to avoid: Hopper's room, this toilet back here, the holding cell, and the far toilet over here. But apart from that, let's go ahead and fill it in with the light grey terracotta. Let's get it done. Now, if you're like me and you haven't actually scrapped your inventory yet, your hotbar of materials, we actually do have the last materials we need for these other rooms. So we're going to go ahead and use our stone bricks for our holding cell and our brown wool for Hopper's room. Let's get these done as well now. And now the final material we will need to make both our toilet floors is just some quartz bricks. So we just drop down and replace these small rooms with quartz bricks instead of grass, because I've never been to a bathroom that has grass on the floors. I've been to a bathroom where they do actually have flowers for the toilets. Like, I'm not even kidding about that. They made like model toilets with flowers. Like, it is mental. It is very mental. I went in there and I was like, oh, I'll wait. I'll wait until we get home. It was really crazy. But hey, we have finished Hawkins Police Station for now. That is awesome. So to finish off the outside, we're going to go ahead and build the roof now. Let's take our brick block once more, spruce wood slabs, spruce wood planks, some smooth quartz block, polished andesite slab, and some polished andesite stairs. The first thing that we want to do is go ahead and raise up the entire layer of all of our brick layers just by 1. So we just add in a layer on top. Let's do that for the entire way around the perimeter, and then all of the interior walls as well. Keeping to the same here, so like obviously stop on the corners and miss off the corners that are missed. Let's get it done. So you should have a total height of about 5 blocks high now, which is awesome. So next, let's start to use our spruce materials. We want to go to the block above the glass here on the main entrance. And this block, we want to go to the top of that layer and just add a slab row that goes the entire way around the perimeter of the building. So literally you leave basically a slab width between the windows and of course the slabs up here. As you get around this corner, you just leave that those two slabs off, so you have the iron bars still going up to the ceiling. Bringing this all the way around the back, and then back around the side, back around the front side, and then connected up to the main entrance up here. Now then, the next thing we can do is take our spruce wood planks. We're going to go ahead and run 1, 2, 3 along both of these sides, and then we'll go ahead and run 2 just here and 2 just here, so 2 on either side, like so. Then we can take our smooth quartz block and we can go ahead and add in 2 rows of 6, just like so. Awesome, that is 6, right? Yeah, okay. My maths has failed me before, so just want to check. That is great. And then we can actually go ahead and stack up this one just here, and then this one just here, like so. So we leave off this one. And with regarding the other side, we can do the exact same. So 2 just here. Now with the entire perimeter, it does go up another 2 layers of planks above our slab. So we can actually do that over these iron bars around here. And then we'll do the back side. So just bring 2 more layers of planks all the way along, so that you're basically 1 block above the ceiling, like this. And then around here as well, until we reach the front. So it's a little bit weird because we do actually have to chop off some of the corners, as you can see on my original one. We'll come back to do that in a minute because it does get a little bit confusing in certain points. So the next thing we will do though is take our polished andesite slab. We will place one just here on this right side corner, just like so. Then we'll place a polished andesite step besides that, facing in towards the quartz, and the exact same over here with a step. Then we'll go ahead and add in our 2 slabs for this side, but only the one over this side. The reason we do the one is because we want to go ahead and raise this back wall up just behind it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 blocks, like so. And then we put slabs over those, like that. On the real building, the roof over on the right side kind of angles up much more than the lower side on the left. So that's what we're trying to kind of replicate here. Let's stick a polished andesite stair now, facing towards our other one. And then I want to go ahead and build up this wall over here as well, just like so, until I reach the corner, which I'll stop at. I want to put slabs over the top bit, of course. Then my stair on the end here, facing again towards my original build. And then I can go ahead and kind of do a strange thing around the other side as well, so like a similar thing, but slightly lower. Now this is going to be our top height here, whereas that one is raised up just by another block. So we want to go ahead and add in our slabs, of course, all the way along to the corner, where we're going to stop because we go ahead and sort of do the chopping off the corner part. Let me just get the right picture up real quick. Here. So we just go ahead and knock this corner off and place one facing towards the main entrance, like so. A stair. Then we'll take the slabs all the way along until the other corner, where we'll chop this one off also, and place ourselves our step facing towards Hopper over there. And then we'll do slabs all the way along the front until we reach in line with where it kind of goes up a little bit, just like so. And that is where we start to do something a bit strange. Now we want to go ahead and kind of tear it up again, but we use a stair just here, so in line with that original thing. And then we can actually go ahead and sort of bring our planks back like this, and then use our slabs to finish it over like that. Now once you're looking at it from the back, it kind of looks like a McDonald's. I know that sounds odd, but like it looks like a fast food restaurant and not a police station, which is kind of weird because of the very, very fat roof, I guess, but also quite flat. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I'd love to hear. It's very, very funny to yeah, kind of look at this and be like, oh, that is a police station, not a McDonald's. Kind of sad as well, but yeah, it is cool. Okay, let me just make sure I've done everything right. Just kind of scanning through these pictures on my phone real quick. Yeah, that's looking awesome. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is go ahead and bring our planks from here, and we're basically going to like stack these two along just to here. Now this is going to be like the main layer for our roof. Now what I'm going to do is, now I've actually figured out where this is going to be, I'm going to drop another plank in here and move the step just back by 1, like that, so it's actually in line with the left of our sign, just there. That's looking very, very cool. Okay, with regarding the sign, by the way, you can go ahead and put some slabs over the top of it as well, like that. Nice one. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and plank over the entire roof now at this layer here, just the first layer, and then we'll come back to the second layer for this side in a little while. Alright, let's plank over this bit. So now that I've actually gone ahead and planked over the entire roof, we can actually go ahead and bring our planks from here, as we started to do earlier, just past this corner here. We're going to bring them along to this plank over here, and not the step. And then we can go ahead and sort of section it off just by adding in one more slab there. And then this section will be the raised part. So we just do another layer of planks in here. It really isn't structurally detailing on the inside, like it just is the same layer as the rest of the ceiling. But we go ahead and raise it on the outside just so we can have like the air conditioning units up a little tier, then sort of the electronical units and the chimney. So yeah, I don't really know what its purpose is. Why don't they just keep it the same way? But it might be just the architecture of the building, or even just the period of time that this building was built in. So yeah, a little bit of building history, I guess. But that is awesome. Let's go ahead and grab some new materials and finish up this roof. So taking ourselves a lot of materials that I wouldn't normally use, we're going to grab a grindstone block, a block of iron, an iron trapdoor, iron bars, a minecart with a hopper. That is definitely one material I haven't used before. A rail, brick stairs, crimson trapdoors, and some stone buttons, or whatever buttons you guys think looks the most mechanical. Let's go ahead and take our grindstone first of all. Let's go to the top right section of our roof, the raised platform area. Go a block in from the corner just here, going diagonally in, and place 2 grindstone blocks together, and then another 2 just to the left of that one. Then 2 iron blocks to the left of those, with trapdoors on top, and then 2 iron bars just in front of those to the left as well. I don't really know what that's supposed to be. I was kind of building just a load of electrical things, so that could be maybe some lighting boxes or generators, or even just some random transformers on the roof, you know? Not the transformers like Autobots and Decepticons, I mean like, you know, the electrical ones. Although the real ones would be amazing. Alright, let's go 2 blocks away and leave these 2 empty. Let's go on to the 3rd block away and go ahead and build a big square of iron. So 1, 2, 3, it's the same width as this one. And then we'll go ahead and build this for a total of 4 layers of 3. So 4 rows of 3, like that. On the back 2 sort of sections, so the 2 lots of 4 here, we're just going to go ahead and make 2 sort of circular rails. And those are for the spinning fans for a air conditioning unit. And then iron trapdoors along the front there. Now you could just finish it off there, but I'm actually going to go ahead and add in some iron bars for some cables that run down into the actual building. And now the other side, we'll go ahead and add in another one of these first machines just over here. So again, in from the corner just by a block, your cluster of 4 grindstone blocks, 2 iron blocks, 2 iron trapdoors on top of those, and then your 2 iron bars facing towards our original build like so. Okay. Now then what we'll do is we'll jump down from this. Let's go to this block here. Go out and down. So in line with the step. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and on 4 I'm going to build another one just here. A little bit different from our other ones now. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and let's actually go ahead and add in another of this 3. Then we'll go ahead and take our rail and we'll go ahead and build like a circuit on top. Oops, not like that. There we go, like so. So it actually looks like a train track. And then we'll go ahead and place some iron bars on the side here, and then 2 up the front here as well. Well, out the back technically. We'll also take some crimson trapdoors even, and place 3 along the front of the iron like that, and then 2 stone buttons around the side here. Again, not really knowing what the use is for that, so maybe you guys could switch some of these up and make your own electrical devices. I'm not the most technical with stuff like this, and plus I was looking at a really blurry image on Google Earth of like the top down view, the bird's eye view of the building, so I was seeing like some generators and some aircon units, but then there was like other things. I was like, what is that? I'm no electrical engineer, so I just had to build what I thought it would look like in Minecraft. And this is what I came up with, so it's probably not the greatest. Okay, let's go in line with that original one, but 2 blocks in from the exterior. So 2 blocks in here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like so. Still lining up with that one. 2 iron bars along the front this time, 2 in the back corner like so. 2 stone buttons, 1 on this side, and another 2 on this side as well. Let's make our rail circuit on top. Oops, not in the full circle, my bad. There we go. And then I'm going to put in a crimson trapdoor here, and maybe just one on the other side as well. Why not? There we go. Cool. Now then, I want to go ahead and build a chimney. So to build the chimney, I'm going to take my brick stairs. I'm going to go a block in from the corner again, diagonally from the front left corner. I'm going to build a small square chimney. Now I'm going to use the stairs to make the square, like so. But it is a little bit technical, so you might have to be there, like switching up the stairs for a second until they do connect into a corner like that. Nice one. Then we'll go to the top left of this chimney, place 2 blocks away, and on the 3rd block away, we'll place a rail, just normally facing towards hopper over there, so horizontally, and then we'll place a minecart with a hopper on, like so. That also looks like a little bit of a chimney, which is pretty cool. Then let's also place another one just here, diagonal up from this corner, like so. And that should finish off our roof nicely. Yeah, that is looking pretty good, to be fair. I like that. Nice one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. Can anyone actually teach me how to speak English? Is there like someone on Fiverr maybe who can teach me some English? I don't even mind if it's my mum. Like, I just, for some reason, I just can't speak English, even though I was born here, born and raised. I'm fully English and I just can't speak it. How odd. Anywho, let's crack on with the sign and then we can call it a day. So now then, let's build the police sign up here. The thing that actually gives the building character and makes it stand out as a police station and not a McDonald's. So let's take ourselves 6 white banners, a stack of black dye and a stack of white dye if possible. Also grab yourself a loom because, well, that's what we're going to need. So let's open our loom on up. Let's go ahead and take our first white banner. Let's just move some inventory space. Let me spread these out in my inventory just so we can go back and forth. Place your white banner in first of all. Now we want the P first of all for police. So let's take our black dye. Let's go ahead and put in a right line like this. One of these right lines. That is called a black pale sinister. Now if we take that out, we don't actually want the whole line of course because we're trying to make a P and the stem of the P is on the left side. So we put it back in, put the white dye in this time and we chop off half the banner to get it back to its original form. So we add in half of the banner as white. That is called a white perfess inverted. Let's grab that out. Okay, now we can put in our black dye again and our banner back in. And we just want to go ahead and finish up the P. One of these middle lines we take, and then we take one of these left lines, and then we finally take one of these kind of top half things up there. That is called a black chief fess. Perfect. And then we'll come back to outlining afterwards. Let's put in another white banner. Now it's time to build the O. So we just take a left and right line like so, as we do for our P. Then a top and bottom fess like this, and there is an O. It's a pretty simple letter, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves an L. So again, let's go for the left line, and then one of these bottom fesses like that. Now for the I, let's go ahead and just do a simple I with just a middle line like this. Not much going on. And then we'll go ahead and build a C. So we'll do a left line again, and a top and bottom fess like that, but no right line to make that an O. And now for an E, we go ahead and build a bottom fess like that, a left line like that, top fess like that to make a C, and then a middle line like that to make an E. And now all we do to outline all of these is take our black dye out, put our white dye back in, put our banners in one by one, and go ahead and grab this new thing, which is going to be called a white border, I believe. And that is just going to border all of our letters for us with white dye to make it back to its original kind of skinny form, which is awesome. It also makes the eye look a little better as well. There we go. So it should look a little bit like that. And then we just plonk these on our quartz over on our new police station over here. Like so. Awesome. I did spell it right? Okay, that would have been embarrassing. Awesome. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to end today's video here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It has been awesome teaching you how to build this police station. it is really nice to build it again actually. I really had a good time planning this one out. I was listening to some great bops and just chilling, you know, just chilling whilst building, and it was very fun. So thank you for giving me the opportunity to build this one, guys. To all of you who have requested it, I really do appreciate it. Big shout out to you all. I really do appreciate it so much. If you do want to stay tuned for the interior, definitely drop a like on this one. That'd be awesome. The interior will be coming out very soon after this one. I'll try and drop them both at the same time if I can. But if I can't, for whatever reason, it'll be within the next few days. So I promise you, I will get it to you as fast as possible. Like I said, drop a like if you did enjoy this one, and maybe consider subscribing if you're new around here and you'd actually like to see more of my content. It would be really awesome to have you with us for future uploads, so you can come and build with us and get crazy. We're all crazy here, so yeah. But until the next time, guys, have an excellent rest of your day. Stay safe, of course, and happy policing. Goodbye for now, everybody. Thank you once again.